Hello again. This is Mayor Pat with our Monday morning update, just to let you know what I'll be doing this week and what's going on in town. I want to tell you I'll be traveling this week to Cherokee, North Carolina to attend the quarterly meeting of the Southwestern Regional Planning Commission. It's a nightly meeting that will include all the elected officials in this part of Western Carolina. I will be heading up the Transportation Advisory Committee meeting before that main meeting in the evening, where we will be looking at highway prioritization and how to address roads and paving in this area. So that will be one thing I'll be doing this week. The other big meeting we'll be having is the community coffee on Friday at 11 o'clock at the Hudson Library. Now, we will be having our state representatives, Senator Corbin and Representative Gillespie, join us, and they will give us an update on the plans for the next legislative session that starts at the beginning of the year. Hope you can join us, and I know they'll be happy to answer any questions you might have about the legislature or the situation with the state as it currently stands. But the real big thing that we'll be tracking here in Town Hall this week is Hurricane Ian. This hurricane is developing as we record this message today in the Gulf of Mexico. And the track right now is that it will be coming up the Gulf of Mexico, possibly crossing into Florida and into Georgia. It's hard to determine where it will hit landfall and where it'll go from there. But our staff, especially our Public Works Department, will be keeping track of what's happening and aware of all the updates. We have a professional staff in our electric, water, and sewer and road department. They automatically spring into action when such storms hit Highlands, so I know that they'll be ready to respond. One of the things that we're always concerned about is that if a hurricane comes into Georgia, by the time it gets to North Georgia, it's more of a tropical storm with about 50 mile an hour or maybe 40 mile an hour wind gusts. The problem is we're at 4,000 feet just across the state line, and those 40 mile an hour wind gusts in North Georgia can become 80 mile an hour wind gusts here in Highlands. So we really have to be prepared, and our crews will be on standby and ready to respond. At this recording time, it seems like a situation where the storm should be arriving on Friday afternoon into the weekend, but we'll keep you posted on what takes place. As always, I'll be on duty as your mayor. Thank you for listening.